Tiff. I know you're into gardening, so I'm going to show you some of the things that we have here at our house. We've got petunias here that go all the way down. Grandpa planted them in the fall thinking there was too much shade and they wouldn't bloom, but look at them. They've grown so tall that some of them have fallen over. They get a little bit of sun in the afternoon. Now, over here, I had these shamrocks for a couple of years, and they never did very well in Grandpa's bathroom, but they would get about that tall, but they would be sparse. So I gave up on them, and this winter I just stuck the pot outside, and it got cold, there wasn't any growth, and then when springtime rolled around, they started to fill in, and they've never been this full. I really don't want them to get too much taller. They're blooming. They bloom occasionally throughout the year. My polka dot plant, they're really compact when you buy them at the store, and I like for them to stay that way, and you can pinch them down. But this one was in the house, not doing well, and I put it outside, and the color darkened, the pink got darker, the green got darker, but they won't be able to take the hot summer heat. So yesterday, I put another one out that's been on the windowsill in the office, and it has gotten light in there, but just in one day since I put it out, it is spreading out, so it will do better as far as color. But again, I'm gonna have to take them inside. I've bought these before and never did have a lot of luck with them. Okay, now coming over here. Whoa, that'll give you a good laugh. These are my dianthus. They kind of look like a carnation, but they're not layered leaves, petals. Here's my purple and white violas. Here's my lobelia. Some of those got hit with frost this winter. Here's some more violas. These can really take the cold, the freezing, below freezing temperature. This is a ground cover. It blooms in the spring, but it bloomed in the fall and winter too, just a couple little flowers, and that's called creeping myrtle. You've probably heard of that. I know you're into vegetables. Okay, over here is more petunias. They're cheap and we get a lot of good color from those. And we had a few extra, so Grandpa put them in this hanging basket. So we have color here on our patio. And he had some extras, or we bought a couple packs just to fill in here, some more petunias. Here's our geraniums. They got hit kind of hard this winter, but they've sprung back. And here's more geraniums. Here's more geraniums. And Grandpa wants to pull this hibiscus out, but today I told him, I said, look, there's a bloom. We can't pull it out now. This we call our stolen plant, and I'll tell you why. Our neighbor had this stand out in the front of his house for someone to take. So one night I went over there and got it and brought it home, and we had this plant already. It's actually a ground cover, but the sun is hard on it, and cold, freezing weather is kind of hard on it too, but it's a hardy plant, and it gets little yellow flowers all over it, and it'll drape down, and it's really nice. So we call it the stolen plant. And then let's go over here. I call this my shapeshifter cactus. It doesn't shapeshift like it used to when it was new, but every day it would move and it would be in a different position. And so I called it my shapeshifter cactus. And this one has gotten so big for the pot, but and they've turned kind of red maybe from the cold weather. But anyway, they're kind of nice little cacti. And Grandpa can point the camera through the gate. And we've got more geraniums out in the front, one pot of each color. Oh, and this was a beautiful, called $1 million plant. Last year, the one I had, I'll send you a picture of, it was fantastic. But he has hopes for this just because he sees a little green leaf there. Can you see that green leaf, Grandpa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has hopes for it, even though it was about this big. But I told him just to forget about it. Okay. I know you've been here and have you seen the cactus garden, but this is called the crown of thorns because if you spread the leaves back, you can see that the stalks have thorns on them. And it never goes without blooming all year. There's blooms on it all year long. And then this is a new addition just to guard people from this spiny cactus. And that's an asparagus fern, which is fairly low maintenance. And then one other thing we have out here that we didn't have before, out the gate, this is a slipper plant. Of course, it's a succulent. It gets little flowers on it. Then when they get too tall to support their weight, they curve downward. And so it's a hardy plant since it's a succulent and low care. And this is fountain grass, and we had a landscaper last week come and trim it. Well, they either need to be trimmed all the way down and then sprout up, or we're gonna get an odd looking fountain grass plant out of it. And then he did the same thing to my fountain grass over here. Just chopped them part way down. But they were out of control. But they really need to have been trimmed really close to the ground, because now I don't know what they're gonna look like. So that's a tour of the Wise's. Oh wait, I wanna show you this. The finger cactus, they've got little pink flowers all over them. Isn't that cute? They're so cute, and they spread. This plant was probably 1/4 of the size when we moved in here 7 years ago. So, Grandpa likes this one. I don't know what that's called. But anyway, Grandpa hated cactus before, but now he has to like cactus. So, oh wait, one more thing, our aloe vera plant, you're gonna have to look at that because it's getting ready to bloom. Last year we had 1 bloom, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's kind of out of place there, but we'll keep it. So I hope you enjoyed this professional video. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, just feel free, and goodbye.